We're now into the final week of the Big Ten regular season. The Badgers will have a home game on Sunday afternoon against Minnesota, the home finale on Wednesday night against Northwestern, and then Greg Gard's team will travel to Bloomington, Indiana for a Saturday matchup with Indiana. We'll check out the highlights of the week that was a Sunday afternoon matchup with Rutgers, followed by a Thursday night trip to Ann Arbor to take on the Michigan Wolverines. The Badgers added a 1,000-point score, the 43rd all-time here recently. Brad Davison getting into that select group. Dimitri Trice is closing in on 1,000. We'll get some perspective on just what that means from a couple of Badgers assistant coaches, and we'll have our weekly sit-down with head coach Greg Gard. All coming up on the Badgers Sports Report.
Teske gets him on a switch, a pass to Davison, back to Trice at the top. Dimitri left of the lane, drives to the cup, layup good. Dimitri Trice penetrates for the opening points of the night, 2-0 Wisconsin. Throws to a lean Ford, gives off to Brad Davison, left elbow, bounce past Potter, three in the air, left side, good. Micah Potter, a 46% shooter from distance, and in Big Ten play, better than 48%. Goes off the Ford screen to the left, now off the Potter screen to the right. Top of the key, three in the air, good for Dimitri Trice, who has 7 early points for the Badgers. Bounce to Micah, baseline left, backing on Livers. Potter backing, left block, turns baseline, goes up, slam dunk. Micah Potter with a quick twist to the baseline, and the hard dunk. Goes up to the floor, he'll pull up, he'll try a three, he'll hit it from left of the circle. And Dimitri Trice with 10 points already tonight. A jump pass to Davison, feeds wall, baseline left, the drive to the rim, layup good. A good aggressive attack from Tyler Wall. On the dribble against David DeJulius, gets it to Potter. Thought about it, turned it down, feeds Trice. Dimitri in the lane, swoops the rim, and up and in, it counts, and a foul. A swoop to the cup and a left-hand flip and an and one for Dimitri Trice.
I think as the season's gone, he's gotten a lot more confident, and he's really coming into his own, playing really, really well. A lot of people talk about the points and the shots he made, last game, but he's been very consistent over the last 5 to 6 games. Finding guys, creating for guys, and also doing really well in the defensive end. So playing really good ball. You know what? We're going to keep it rolling.
Nate to the left block, single coverage Teske. Nate trying to step through, nothing there. Throws to Ford, wide open three, left of the circle. It's off the rim and in. A lean forward with a shooter's bounce. Goes up to Davison, high on the right, 15 to shoot. Davison drives on Livers to the rim, layup good. The Badgers going downhill. This is Wisconsin basketball. Left-hand dribble. Trevor top of the circle, 5 to shoot. Anderson inside. Potter catches, slam dunk. Brevin Pretzel his 4th from downtown. Strikes high. 4-3. Good. Dimitri Trice again with a big shot. Davison for 3. Tied in. Blocked by Reavers, out of bounds.
The Badger Sports Report is presented by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee proudly supports the Wisconsin Badgers. And UW Health Sports Medicine, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org.
Who has my charger? My Hy-Vee grocery cart's about to die.
Will you take our picture with my Hy-Vee grocery cart?
Absolutely.
Hey, is that the latest Hy-Vee grocery cart?
Yeah.
Please put your Hy-Vee grocery carts in airplane mode for takeoff.
Sir, you left your Hy-Vee grocery carts on the table.
Oh, thank you.
Download the all-new Hy-Vee shopping app. It's the fresh way to shop fresh.
Please be courteous and silence your Hy-Vee grocery carts.
Hey, movie starting. Yeah. I'm almost done with my grocery shopping.
When being sick isn't as bad as not knowing why you're sick.
When questions lead to confusion.
And angst and anxiety.
When it feels like there's a tiger chasing you into the darkness.
And all you want is a little light.
A little hope.
This is when you need the best of the best. Doctors who don't just perform cutting-edge procedures and treatments. Doctors who invent them. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club.
As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
The Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or L Directors Cup on Twitter. Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
Is at 8. Price on the dribble. Little hedge by Teskey. Now Potter open, left shoulder turn. Flips it up and in with the right hand. Shot clock at 10. Potter was going to hand it off. Now drives right baseline low on the right. Pushed it up and in over Teskey. Good work by Aline Ford, who now has 11. Outlet Trice. Here comes Wisconsin leading by 4 in the second half. Dietrich Trice high on the right. The big Teskey defending. Left Trice open. He'll snap off a 3. He'll bang. Dietrich Trice has 16. Micah Potter, the offensive rebound. Out to Trice. Feeds forward. Left of the circle. 3 in the air. Book it. Aline Ford for 3 as the Badgers counter punch. Timeout, Michigan. Wall high on the left. Throws to Potter up top. Open for 3. Good. Micah Potter, another 3-point hit. That is his third of the night. Ball screen from Potter. Davison needs Wall for 3, left of the circle, got it! There it is, Tyler Wall, his second 3-point hit of the Big Ten season. Throwing to Trice high on the right, around a Potter ball screen. Dietrich inside feed, Potter catches, slam dunk! Oh, the pick and roll works again. Potter with another punch. Trice on the dribble, Livers defense, Trice with a blow by to the rim, reverse layup, good! Oh, a sweet move by Dietrich Trice. 70-60 Wisconsin. Trice on the left wing, he's pounding it, he'll rise up, take the 3, nothing but net for Dietrich Trice, who has 26. 73-67 Wisconsin, 2:25 remaining. Time will run out, and the Wisconsin Badgers have won 5 in a row as they come into Ann Arbor and knock off the Michigan Wolverines by 7.
Consistent, fluid, really moving the ball well, really confident in offense. And I think the cool thing, if you look at this kind of winning streak, each game we've had 3 or 4 guys that have really, filled it up, 15 plus points, and it's been a different 3 to 4 each game. And that makes, a really challenging offense to guard. And you have a lot of different individuals that, are able to make plays for themselves and for others.
When their cry is a different kind of cry.
When you know they're sick, but are afraid to know how sick they really are.
That's when you want answers. When you need answers.
Because when it's your child,
your baby,
it's different.
This is where you'll find doctors unlike any other doctors, where we treat the untreatable and conquer the seemingly unconquerable. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
Now Pritzel versus Uboa. Gets it into Reavers, backing, right lane line, backing, turns up left hand. Yes! Nate Reavers with the right shoulder turn, left hand flip. And it's 2-0 Wisconsin in the opening minute. Dietrich Trice rocks the dribble. Montez Mathis defends. Shot clock at 7. Dietrich goes to his right. Feeds Davison. Right corner 3 in the air. Good. Brad Davison now 12 of his last 17 from the 3-point arc. Pivots. Gives off to Pritzel right side. 10 on the shot clock. Brevin left hand dribble to the free throw line. Pivots. Gets it out to Reavers. He'll try a 3 high on the right. Good. 7 early points for Nate Reavers. We're tied at 10 about 5 minutes into the game. Dietrich Trice left side wide open, lines it up. Isaac takes it and makes it. You will not be more open than that. 13-10 Wisconsin. Dietrich Trice Out high, Reavers the high screen, hard hedge by Carter. Inside feed, Reavers wide open, slam dunk. That's what happens when a big is involved in a hard hedge. Bounce feed Potter, throws to Ford at the top. Ford with a flip for Brevin Pritzel to the right elbow, shooting, hitting. That's the third two-point hit for Brevin Pritzel in this first half. Dimitric Trice cutting left of the lane, turns it out to Potter. Good look at a three, left of the circle, good. Micah Potter with 5. Timeout Rutgers as the lead back up to 10 for Wisconsin. Dimitric Trice high on the left. McConnell defends, down to 7 seconds. Trice a high screen from Potter, down to 5. A throw to Micah, and a 3 in the air, left side, money. Micah Potter at the buzzer with a triple, and the Badgers lead by 13 at halftime. Trice hands off to Pritzel, a feed for Davison. Just trying to shoot into the passing lane. Davison at the top. He's open. He'll try a 3. Good. Brad Davison. Here's Dimitric Trice outside left. Throws to Pritzel on the left wing. Brevin, he'll try a 3. Nails it. Oh, he's feeling it. Brevin Pritzel has 15. A high screen from Potter to the top of the circle. Bounces it out to Micah. Darts it inside. 4 catches. Low on the left. Winds up and sends it down hard. Aleem Ford with his first points today. Dimitric looking up at the shot clock, which is now down to 5. Trice outside left against Young. Throws to Potter for 3. Straight on. Straight in. Potter with 11. That's his third 3-point hit today. Badgers up 13. 11.5 minutes to play. Anderson feeds Potter. Another 3. Heat check. Got it. Micah Potter. Back-to-back threes. And the lead is 16. Ford against Harper. A throw to Davison. Right wing. Davison with Geo Baker. A 3 for Davison. Good. Brad Davison for 3, and he becomes the 43rd member of the 1,000-point club at Wisconsin. As Davison feeds Trice. He gets it across. Little 3-on-3 to Potter. Down the lane, and he hammers it down with the right hand. Oh, that was vicious.
Honestly, I think the biggest thing is that we stuck together. We've come closer with everything that's happened to this team this whole year, and I think that those things have just made us stronger as a team. We're doing more things off the court, doing things together in the locker room. We just feel like we're a team, we're a family, and I think that's really helped when we get out there on the court.
Well, the Michigan game in the books, so ends the month of February basketball for the Wisconsin Badgers. Yep, the month of March is here. We call it March Madness, but it's been madness really all season in the Big Ten Conference for the 842nd time. You bring that up in the league. But I would think just with the Badgers, with everybody in the Big Ten, you guys have delivered shots, you've absorbed shots, so people are probably about as ready as they can be for the month of March and all that comes with it. Right?
Yeah, I think with all of us, and obviously you only know what the experiences you have of your season that you've gone through, but what we experienced through the non-conference, who we played, where we played them, other teams did very much the same in terms of really challenging themselves out of league in preparation for what was going to happen in our league. And then obviously I think this league has been talked about. It's being redundant here of how competitive it's been, how deep it's been, and obviously every night it's been a heck of a challenge. And hopefully it's as we continue to move forward here, finishing out the rest of the league play, but also prepare for what comes here in the postseason. All of us, and us and specifically, are pretty well prepared.
Yeah, this is around the time of year too, Greg, where historically you probably get questions from me and others about, okay, how do you adjust practice time, and do you back off a little bit? But really, that's something that you guys have been pretty aware of all season long. It's changed a little bit, hasn't it?
It has. I just evaluating last year and maybe how we didn't shoot it well coming down the stretch. Was that a byproduct of the length of the season, of the fatigue factor? Maybe not. But we've had to back off just a little bit, just from our body standpoint, numbers in practice. Obviously, with Joe and Orlando getting hurt and Joe Hedstrom having surgery, so we've had to scale back a little bit anyway in terms of the quantity of the practice, the length of the practice. The quality and the intensity still remain the same, but we have over the last 3-4 weeks cut back even more than what we had earlier in the season. So we're operating in right around an hour right now, which I think is a good number to be at.
And let's face it, with college athletics now, it's pretty close to year-round anyway with the conditioning that goes on. So these guys are in shape. It's all about, but you just have to be cognizant of the rest and recovery part, right?
Yeah, load management. If
Yes,
we'll load manage in practice. We don't worry about that in the games. We'll do our load management in practice and be very mindful of what our guys are going through. They have academic requirements as well that plays a stressor in their lives as well. So we constantly remind them, take care of your bodies, do all the stuff with Henry and our sports medicine team to make sure that you give yourself all the resources and take advantage of all the opportunities to remain healthy and fresh.
I know on your radio show we talked about the shirts that some of your guys are wearing, the John Rothstein shirts, the Greg Gard Silent Assassin. But in March, the spotlight gets brighter. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You guys have been in the tournament pretty much on an annual basis now for the last 2 decades, but it's important to be able to have a laugh now and then. I know Reavers, after the last home game, had that shirt on. It's not a bad thing, I guess, is it?
No, it isn't. I think just keeping the atmosphere loose when you can, because there's enough intense, serious moments that when we can let your hair down, so to speak, let them do it a little bit, let them have some fun with it. And I try to interject whatever humor I can come up with, Matt. I try to interject it once in a while. Sometimes in a very serious moment, I'll crack something that'll keep them off guard a little bit. But by and large, you got to remember it's a game. Right. And I think sometimes it gets oversensitized from the outside. These are young men trying to figure their way through life and playing a game, and let's make sure we keep the fun in it.
Now, I'm around here a lot, but I can't say that I know all these guys really well. I would have, from the outside looking in, Nate Reavers wouldn't have been my first pick to have that shirt, but sneaky funny, I guess.
Yeah, he has a dry sense of humor. He doesn't when he doesn't say a lot, but when he does, he has a few wisecracks in there. He's pretty sharp. Obviously a business school major who's going to graduate here in May in 3 years and have his degree, so he'll be looking at grad school for his 4th year. But he comes by it natural. No, there's no doubt he's very quick-witted.
Yeah, that's a great point you mentioned with his academic progress, because you have a lot of bright kids here. Brevin Pritzel, a year ago, December, got his degree. He's in graduate school now. Micah Potter is on pace here this spring. They play school.
They do. They play it very well. Brevin will graduate with his master's here in May. Micah will graduate and be in grad school next year. So yeah, we've got a lot that are definitely, as well as they do athletically, and that's obviously visible, they're just as successful academically.
And that's the part of the challenge that most of us as fans don't see when you hit March in these spotlight games. Oh, by the way, there's a spring break in there, so there's a little break from classes, but as they get ready for these high stakes games, and I know they're all high stakes, but more so that they get attention now, there is the academic component.
Yeah, school doesn't stop. No. It doesn't take a time out while we go through the tournament. So it's good that we have all the resources we do to be able to travel and do exams, do study tables, keep that train rolling down the tracks as well.
Hard to believe just 2 home games left with Minnesota coming in. And you guys know, you saw firsthand how good they can be. Like everybody else in the league, they've had their peaks and valleys, but once again, good point guard, good big. That's fill in the blank, though. You could say that about everybody.
Yeah, I mean, this league, you look at up and down the list of teams, there's basically everybody has a pretty good point guard, and then when you can complement good guard play with other positions that are experienced and very talented, and obviously Daniel Turo fits that bill inside with Minnesota. So another challenge, not unlike any other ones we've gone through so far.
It is. We mentioned the 2 home games left, and the fans have been good about coming out. The schedule's erratic, and that's obviously a tremendous challenge for your guys every week. But you get a Monday game at 8 or a Wednesday game at 8, a Sunday game at an odd time. The fans have to, they work, but they get here, don't they?
Yeah, and we appreciate the adjustments they have to make, like we all do. And there's probably no perfect time, or perfect day. There's always going to be, with everybody's schedules. I know how it is with my own family, the different things that are the plates they're spinning. So we obviously appreciate all the support and coming down the stretch here with only a couple home games. Senior night coming, obviously, with Northwestern. So try to make this place as loud and raucous as possible.
Absolutely. Badgers hosting Minnesota. That'll be a Sunday game at 5:30, and then the regular season finale at the Kohl Center will be on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock tip against Northwestern. Coach is back with the question of the week in a few minutes. Stick around.
When being sick isn't as bad as not knowing why you're sick.
When questions lead to confusion
and angst and anxiety.
When it feels like there's a tiger chasing you into the darkness.
And all you want is a little light.
a little hope.
This is when you need the best of the best. Doctors who don't just perform cutting-edge procedures and treatments. Doctors who invent them. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Who has my charger? My Hy-Vee grocery cart's about to die.
Will you take our picture with my Hy-Vee grocery cart?
Absolutely. Hey, is that the latest Hy-Vee grocery cart?
Yeah.
Please put your Hy-Vee grocery carts in airplane mode for takeoff.
Sir, you left your Hy-Vee grocery carts on the table.
Oh, thank you.
Download the all-new Hy-Vee shopping app. It's the fresh way to shop fresh.
Please be courteous and silence your Hy-Vee grocery carts.
Hey, movie starting. Yeah, I'm almost done with my grocery shopping.
Throw to Davison, right wing. Davison with Geo Baker. 3 for Davison. Good! Brad Davison for 3, and he becomes the 43rd member of the 1,000-point club at Wisconsin.
You know, at first I don't think I really appreciated the moment until you know, after the game, got to go home for a little bit and spend time and really, you know, try to enjoy that moment and take it all in. You know, I've had a very challenging, interesting, amazing first 3 years here, kind of a roller coaster ride. But you know, just trying to take a step back and just be grateful. Thankful for the people that got me here. Thankful for the people that are in the program that have given me the opportunities to be successful here.
Puts it on the deck, trying to spin, lost the ball, taken away by Davison. He's pushing, trying to get around 2 defenders. He does, to the rim, layup good. Brad Davison, his first points.
Whatever it is, when you accomplish something of that manner, it's still a magnificent kind of benchmark for yourself. Whenever you're in history, whenever you earn, because it's earned. That's earned. Whenever you earn yourself to be etched in history, that's something that you have to enjoy.
Badgers with the ball down 2. Davison against McQuaid. Brad left-hand dribble. Step back 3. Got it! And the Badgers take the lead. Brad Davison putting this team on his back.
A lot gets, you know, talked about 1,000 points, but no one talks about the guy who passed it to him or the guy who's setting the screen or the coach who drew up the play. And I think it's special and unique that Wisconsin, all the players who really are in the history books here, the first people they thank and the first people they recognize isn't themselves. They thank their teammates and their coaches, so I think that's a pretty special thing about Wisconsin.
Here's Davison for 3, right side money.
Looking back on it, you know, 1,000 points is something I can tell my kids about. Hopefully when I'm a coach someday, it'll give me some credibility with my team, my players that I'm coaching. That I did this and I had a little bit of success every once in a while. So it definitely means a lot. It's something that I think I'll appreciate more and more as I get older and older.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
The Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or L Directors Cup on Twitter. Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
The Badger Sports Report is presented by UW Health Sports Medicine, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org.
Time for our question of the week. Mike over in Milwaukee wants to know, Coach, non-conference schedule, very challenging to say the least. Did it serve its purpose getting your guys ready for league play?
Well, Mike, thanks for your question. I think obviously it did, but even more so, I think what shows is even though we hit some bumps in the road during that time, the numbers, you look at the analytics and how it's the Ken Palms, all the analytics, the net ranking, all the things that go into putting together your postseason resume. It's pulled its weight very well, and it's really helped us as we've not only in preparation of pushing our team through some adversity and showing us some things early we had to get better at, but the teams that we played for the most part have gone on to have really good years, which helps, keep our numbers high throughout as we go through our conference season.
So even in the midst of it, you're going, what in the world are we doing here? That's something that moving forward.
You're always much happier looking in the rearview mirror than you are driving through. It's kind of like a storm,
Absolutely.
You don't like it going through. Your windshield wipers can't go fast enough, but once you get through it, see some sunshine, the dark clouds behind you, it's worth it.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I guess it's worth it.
You come out the other side is a great sense of accomplishment. Mike, thanks for your question. The Badgers with the final 2 home games of the season. Minnesota on Sunday, late afternoon, 5:30 tip at the Kohl Center, and then Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, Northwestern comes to town. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.
My charger, my Hy-Vee grocery cart's about to die.
Will you take our picture with my Hy-Vee grocery cart?
Absolutely. Hey, is that the latest Hy-Vee grocery cart?
Yeah. Please put your Hy-Vee grocery carts in airplane mode for takeoff.
Sir, you left your Hy-Vee grocery carts on the table.
Oh, thank you.
Download the all-new Hy-Vee shopping app. It's the fresh way to shop fresh.
Please be courteous and silence your Hy-Vee grocery carts.
Hey, movie starting. Yeah. I'm almost done with my grocery shopping.
When their cry is a different kind of cry.
When you know they're sick, but are afraid to know how sick they really are.
That's when you want answers. When you need answers.
Because when it's your child,
your baby,
it's different.
This is where you'll find doctors unlike any other doctors, where we treat the untreatable and conquer the seemingly unconquerable. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Progress is an endless challenge. Here at the University of Wisconsin, we're a community of innovators in constant motion. We think on our feet, connect with each other, and hit our stride, pushing past limits. Progress is an endless challenge, but it is only those up to the challenge who change the game.